In the course of power electronics and control drives, in the last class we discussed about stator voltage control by using the AC voltage regulator. In that we discussed about the block diagram, and also the second part of that video already we have the various relations between the torque and voltage. So this is the torque versus voltage, and it is a rotor current with respect to voltage. That means rotor current as a function of voltage as well as the torque as a function of slip and voltage here. Here one thing is that whenever the voltage changes, the torque maybe changes, and the voltage changes, rotor current also changes. So this is the equation. Now we are going to discuss about the various torque speed characteristics for different values of voltages. For example, the motor is rotated at a speed, rated speed, and it draws a rated value of current. The motor rotates at a speed, rated speed, and draws a rated voltage, and the torque developed by the motor and the rated voltage value. For example, the 415 volts is given to the three-phase stator of a three-phase induction motor, and it develops a torque of T starting like this. This is the T starting whenever the motor is at rated voltage, capital V. By using with the help of the stator voltage control method, then we can change the voltage with the help of AC voltage regulator. With the help of the AC voltage regulator, we can control the change in voltage from V to some other value, let us say capital V1, V to some other value, like this case of 400 volts, 415 volts నుంచి 400 volts చేస్తాం, లేదా క్యాపిటల్ V నుంచి క్యాపిటల్ V1 అని చేంజ్ చేస్తాం. So then whenever the change in the voltage, definitely whenever we are reducing the voltage from capital V to small capital V to V1, then definitely torque also reduces. Torque also reduces for a given value of slip. So therefore here this is the torque versus speed characteristics for V1. We know that how the torque speed characteristics ఎలా డ్రా చేస్తారు మీకు ఐడియా ఉంది. త్రీ ఫేజ్ ఇండక్షన్ మోటార్, no need to discuss about here. So this is the V1. So from this relation we can conclude that whenever the voltage reduces from rated value 415 volts to, let us say, from 400 volts, definitely torque decreases. This is the torque. Similarly, T starting also as a function of square of the voltage. Therefore, whenever the voltage decreases, then starting torque also decreases from year to year. This value. This is the T starting 1. And also, if further reducing the voltage from 400 to, again, let us say 380 volts, so that is the, let us say, V2. V is the, let us say, 415 volts, and V1 is, let us say, from 400 volts. Now V2 is, say, 380 volts. So if you reducing further from 415 volts to so on 380 volts, then this is the voltage V2. Then definitely the torque as a function of voltage, T starting torque also decreases while decreasing the voltage, and the torque developed by the motor T also decreases, and the rotor current drawn by the motor also decreases. If the rotor current drawn by the motor decreases, torque developed by the motor decreases, T starting torque decreases from year to again year. So this is the T starting 2. So from initially this is at in this high value, now V1 in this value, now V2 this value. So the torque is reducing further. This is the various torque speed characteristics while changing the voltage. So from these characteristics we can conclude that the stator voltage control method by using the AC voltage regulator is best suitable for pump or fan type of drives, because of the pump or fan type of drives where the torque is reduces, the speed reduces. So whenever the change in the decreasing the voltage, whenever the decreasing the voltage, torque reduces, then speed also reduces, because of whenever reducing the voltage, torque reduces, and to maintain the constant torque, generally definitely the slip value should be increases. So overall, whenever you are decreasing the voltage to maintain the voltage, torque constant, slip increases. So there is a increasing the slip, therefore speed must be decreases. So in case of pump or fan type of drives, the torque reduces and also speed reduces. So therefore it is best suitable for fan and pump type of drives. So what are the limitations of this stator voltage control method? So it is not suitable for beyond the rated values of speed because of your not beyond the rated voltage is not possible. Therefore, speed is not possible more than the rated speed. That is the main limitation. And also, one other drawback or limitations of the stator voltage control method is, from this observation, we can conclude that in order to maintain the constant torque, generally while reducing the voltage, to maintain the constant torque while reducing the voltage, slip must be increases. But we know that the efficiency of the motor, the efficiency of the three-phase induction motor, it is the mechanical power output by PZ input power. Therefore, this value efficiency becomes 1 minus S. This is the formula from our mission subject, like a three-phase induction motor. No need to derive this equation here. So efficiency of the motor is 1 minus S. While reducing the voltage, the slip must be increases. Then 1 minus S overall value increases. Therefore, slip efficiency must be decreases. That means if you increasing the while reducing the voltage, while increasing the slip, therefore efficiency reduces and speed also reduces. But our aim is to reduce the speed. Speed only tagutundi because of speed and the slip is inversely proportional. Whenever the reducing the voltage, speed decreases, slip increases, efficiency will be come down. This is the drawback because of while reducing the voltage and increasing the slip and also rotor current drawn by the motor also decreases while reducing the voltage. But efficiency of the motor will be come down. This is the disadvantage. And also the more power loss also takes place because of this mechanical is a function of slip. Therefore, more and more slip. Therefore, mechanical power losses also take more. Therefore, power loss also more. Efficiency will be come down. So this is the drawback. And also we cannot be used for more than rated values of speed. Okay. And also one more drawback is, for getting the smaller change in the torque, we require higher values of voltage because of torque as a function of square of the voltage. Therefore, for a very larger change in the voltage, therefore torque will be changing very smaller value. And the voltage ఎక్కువ అప్లై చేస్తే తప్ప మనకి టార్క్ అని అంతగా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. That is, the large voltage magnitude is required to change the torque from one value to another value. But in these characteristics, we can observe that here that starting torque is changes with respect to voltage, and torque developed by the motor changes with respect to voltage. From this equation, starting torque from this equation, normal torque from this equation. But the final conclusion that T maximum, that is torque at which maximum torque developed by the the maximum torque developed by the torque is not changing because of the maximum torque slip at which maximum torque developed by the torque of a motor is independent of the voltage. The slip at which maximum torque occurs of the motor is independent of the voltage. Therefore, this maximum torque remains constant. That means slip at which maximum torque occurs remains constant. So this is the various torque speed characteristics for different voltage. So many limitation to efficiency తగ్గిపోతుంది, పవర్ లాస్ తగ్గిపోతుంది, పవర్ లాస్ కూడా ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ తక్కువ టార్క్ చేంజ్ అవ్వాలనుకున్నా మనకి voltage కూడా చేంజ్ అవ్వాలి. Larger the change in the voltage which change the torque, therefore it can change the speed. And also in starting it draws heavy amount of current also. This is the main limitations of the starter voltage control method. That's we go for the another methods. Thank you.